Hello again. So now we are taking on the slightly modified version of Junior Burger Farm. Now I say slightly modified because as we get towards the end of the lap, there's some construction work that I'll talk about, but we'll start up by going up the hard route. The easy route joins on just there on the right, and it's just a bit of a slower wander up the slope. We'll take on these first few corners that get your heart going for sure. And for the life of me, for the past 5 years, I'm never sure if I should go left or right up that rock face. Still not sure. So Junior Burger Farm is essentially a shortened version of east side Pomingalarna, and east side is half of the full Pomingalarna 13-kilometer loop. And Burger Farm is a really easy blue. I'd almost say it's an aqua if I'm going to start making pseudo trail grades, where the corners are tighter, you're introduced to off camber, there's a few jumps, gets a bit more chundery, but it's not a true blue like east side and full Pomingalarna is. Bit of a chundery downhill, few odd rocks, but again nothing overly challenging to a competent rider, but to a junior rider they're definitely going to get a bit of a squeal out of it. First log roll I ever came across. They still haven't trimmed that tree. Now if you go up left, that'll get you to east side and to the full Pomingalarna blue, but we're going to come across the road, and this is the specially designated Burger Farm segment. A lot more shaded, but a lot more leaf litter on this part of the track. And you can see that the changes in momentum are a bit more pronounced compared to the green trail, where your corners are just a bit sharper, or the camber changes from on and it's starting to go off camber. So it reverses halfway through the corner, so a bit of fun. Yep. Nearly concussed myself on that tree branch once again. Some things never change. A few kangaroos off to the right, that's the rustle we can hear. Hairpin in, and I can never get the lead out because it goes a bit loose, and there's that tree just on the outside of the corner to nip your handlebar on. In through here, fairly tight with the bushes on the side of the trail and those trees, but it's always been this tight. And now for the new section. So it used to go right and downhill through the gully there, but they've extended it and they've got this bit of a Hot Wheels track. We G out right in the middle, right in the dip there. Oh, a bit of a gust. But the berming in the corners that they've done here to more or less extend the track, but it makes this part here, this transition into home run, a bit easier. Over the grate and straight across. It used to be that there was about 50 meters of fire road before you got to here, but this is the beginning of home run. As we thump down here, we rejoin where east side would join onto. Nice bit of a flat double there, so a great place to train on jumps if you need to. These logs that have been here longer than I have, I'm never quite sure who would take that line, but maybe for a cyclocross or a trail marathon obstacle, that's fine. Now home run goes down to the left there, but off to the left, whoop, as I almost come off because I'm trying to turn my whole body, off to the left there is a construction site with a big pile of dirt. That big pile of dirt is going to become a cycling multi-sport area. In essence, it's council talk for, we're going to build dirt jumps and a skills park and a pump track, which is really great because it was one of the things that, well, it was a big goanna runs off on the right. It was one thing that we were always missing from Wagga, was that we never really had an area to develop skills for kids. It was always that you had to go out on the trails and explore. There were never skinnies or bridges to learn on. You just found them and rode them. Drop-offs, oh, there are some nasty ones around Wagga, but nowhere to train. And they've done an admirable job of rerouting where home run finish started to get you back to where the original trail was. So a bit of loose off camber corners, which are quite exhilarating. Definitely reminiscent of the old home run, which is just over there. So as I point the camera towards it, behind the trees is a big lump of dirt. And we come into the tree line, and this is pretty spot on. Again, this is a reroute, and it almost feels like it's been here since forever. And we rejoined the previous start of the blue system. So this was formerly what you started the trail network on. As a truck screams by, that's the finish. Until next time, keep riding and stay awesome.